Hello everyone, it's me again, Ozana Bride, and we are in day 2 of our 30 days challenge where we help you to improve your communication skills, sharpen your public speaking ability, and help you in conflict and crisis management if you are an organization or a public figure. So for today, we are just going to look at the definition of communication from renowned scholars. Who is a scholar? Basically, a scholar is someone who has dedicated a lot of time studying a particular subject and has become a voice of authority. So Pearson and Nelson, I had to go back again and check my communication and journalism courses, and I found out that I still have a little bit of notion. So from Pearson and Nelson, those are two people that really had works conducted studies to understand communication. According to them, communication is the process of understanding and sharing meaning. These people highlight that it's a complex process involving participants, messages, and the encoding and decoding of those messages. So this is the definition from Pearson and Nelson. The other thing we are going to look at today is the different types of communication based on the mode. So you need to know that the scholars indeed have defined different type of communication depending on the mode and on the context. So depending on the mode, we have verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, visual and listening communication. So when we talk of verbal communication, of course, this is everything that has to do with spoken words like conversation and speeches. For example, what I'm doing right now is a verbal type of communication. We also have what we call non-verbal communication. That is the communication that is done without words. If someone is frowning their face, you already know that he or she is telling you that he's angry. Or our friends who cannot speak, they use sign language. That is also a type of non-verbal communication. With non-verbal communication, we don't use words, but we use gestures, facial expression, and body language, and they are professionals who actually work with journalists and news agencies to analyze the body language of maybe top personalities, people from the royal family. Every time there's an event, they will always call a body language specialist to tell you, okay, if maybe Prince William is crossing the legs or crossing the arm this way, this is what it means. Like it's a whole lot category body language. There are people that actually go to school to analyze the body language, because one thing with our body is that it also communicates. So the other type is written communication, when you write letter, emails, and messages, text messages, of course. Visual communication is the communication that we do through visual aids, like charts, diagrams, and presentation. For example, if you want to pitch your project to an entrepreneur or to an investor, you'll most likely go more for visual communication to show them, okay, this is how I studied the market. If you guys invest in me, this is how much profit we are going to make. You will have diagrams, you have graphics, and all of that. And we have listening. That is the active process of receiving and processing verbal and non-verbal messages. I hope this has helped you as well. Please tell me in the comment section what is the type of communication you are most likely comfortable with, and the other type of communication you are still struggling with. Shalom. See you in day 3.